All right, so I'm actually driving to work right now, so I don't have my camera on. I just had this really weird epiphany, and I just wanted to make a live video about it. I'm actually making another live tonight about my opinion on dating and like that whole experience. I just wanted to talk about it, but I had a thought, and I don't know if I'm just kind of like, just blazed or whatever, but whenever I do like smoke, I always get like just weird, random, like stereotypical like stoner thoughts or whatever. But um, I had this weird thought like about the whole concept of love in like a romantic sense. You know, how everybody kind of just goes from person to person trying to find real love, or there's even like concepts of like a soulmate and stuff like this. Like there's a person out there that the universe made for you, that's just like you, that is basically like your literal equal, and everybody's trying to find this, and to some extent, basically, right? And I'll come to the, like I said, I don't know if I'm just like, just tripping or whatever, but I'll come to the conclusion that like love in a romantic sense, like the way that we've been kind of conditioned to think about it, like how we've been shown in movies and, cartoons and TV, I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't exist. Because think about it, we're all searching for this thing, this elusive thing. And like I'm 36 right now, I think. Yeah, 36. And like I have not in 36 years of being alive, I have not found anything close to convince me that, love in a romantic sense that we've been conditioned to believe or shown, or we've been given this idea of it. I don't believe it actually exists. And honestly, it's actually kind of a relief, because it's almost like it takes this weight off of you from, trying to find the right person and trying to believe you have to end up with the right person. And you just basically pretty much just come to the realization that shit does not exist. That shit is not real. Really think about it. All the people in the world, most people, relationships don't last. People constantly cheat on one another. Marriages don't last, especially nowadays. All in this idea of a relationship or a marriage, because you love somebody or you think you love them. It's just, if you just go strictly by the data or the results or like just the facts, just go strictly off the facts. To me, it's apparent that we're all searching for something or hoping to experience something that doesn't actually exist. Like it's not real. And that's, I don't know, that's kind of freeing for me. It's kind of, because when you stop looking for something, when you stop believing in something, when you stop believing that the next relationship is that person is going to be the right person, or that there's actually a person out there that's going to treat you the way that you think you should be treated, and like you're just kind of hoping to, what I'm saying, like everyone is just wanting this thing, when you just simply realize, oh shit, like it's an illusion, like literally like everything else, an illusion of, it was a concept or an idea, of something that was created in your mind. Like, when you were a young kid, you used to always see like the commercials with the wedding rings, and the man's like, proposing to the woman, and she's like, oh my God, yes. All these images of like true love and, being happily ever after, like that shit is not real. It's no way it's real. Like it's no way. Like the some of the things that I see and hear people go through and that I've gone through myself, there's no way that it's real. So anyway, that's my short video on this whole concept and idea that I had. I say I could be just high, I don't know, but I just had this realization that, you know, yeah, it's not actually a thing. It never actually was a thing. And that's actually, it's to me, it's a huge weight that everybody can take off of themselves in thinking that there's that this thing actually exists. We're all trying to find it. We're all dating around and doing all this goofy shit, you know, hoping to get something that it's just in your mind. It's just, you know, it's an illusion. Like this entire reality is an illusion. And that's, you forget that. You literally forget like basic shit. And it's like, to me now, it's like, it's so common sense, but like, you forget that this shit is all just an illusion. Anyway, I'm gonna end this one here, y'all. Y'all take it easy.